So you want to turn collision on or off. That's set collision. Sometimes objects shouldn't block or overlap. This lets you toggle collision dynamically, useful for stealth, ghost, or mechanisms that phase through walls. Now to get this node, just right click and type in set collision enabled. Now as you can see on the screen, the target is primitive component, which means it's need a component which you can actually change collision off. Now what does this mean? It means you can't make set collision enabled of default scene root. You need a mesh like maybe cube or cube 1 in my case. For you it can be very different, but for now this is how you call this node. Now as you can see on the screen, this is a new type of collision, which means you have the options like queries only where no physics collision, or sometimes physics only when there is no query collisions, or collision enabled, which means it allow both queries and physics to work. Then there is probe only, which is contact data, not queries or physics collision. And the last one is queries and probe, which means collisions, queries and contact data, but no physics collision. So this is how you can set new types of collision. So now just remove both of these nodes and see what we have prepared for our example, and let's better understand how it actually works. So now as you can see on the screen, we have example prepared where we are taking execution pin from event begin play. Then we are adding a delay of 5 seconds. After that, I am setting set simulate physics following from our previous tutorial on cube 1, which is basically named cube. And then also I'm setting a delay of 5 seconds again. After that, I'm setting the collision to no collision for cube 1 basically. And the last one was cube. So let's just compile the code for now and see it in action so we can better understand how it actually works. Now as we press begin play, you can see the first cube, the one on the above, start falling after 5 seconds, but it doesn't pass through it because it's waiting for 5 seconds so that the cube 1 collision disable and then it passes through. So it makes it very clear how it actually works. Now the question arises where you actually gonna use it. It is used for facing abilities, puzzle mechanisms, doors that stop blocking when open, or cinematic sequence like this one you are seeing on the screen. Well, it's not a cinematic sequence as per se, but it is very much alike. And hey, if you like seeing these nodes in action, check out the game I'm building, Reborn the Evil Being. It's all blueprint under the hood, and the demo is free to play on Steam. Hope that helps, and as always, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you around.